chat, and I'll give you the 3 words for today as well. Okay, brilliant, Mahalakshmi. Yes, Mahalakshmi, your sentences, please.
Yes, sir. First one is biased. A lot of people think that most of the news channels are biased towards a particular political party.
Okay, a lot of people. Okay, a lot of people can become most of the people. Right, lot is fine, but most will become very good. Most of the people think uh, that most of the news channels. Okay, a lot of people think that most of the. Okay, fine. You have used one more most, so I didn't see that.
Yes.
Okay, a lot of people think that most of the news channels are biased towards particular political party. Yes, it is. Pranati will agree. Pranati, what do you say? Do you agree? Because always she has a political view. I'll come to you that. Okay, so she always makes something about political stuff and all. It's fine, Mahalakshmi. We will carry on with your next sentence. Yes, annoy.
Okay. Annoy. His way of speaking annoys me.
His style of speaking or the way he speaks to me annoys me. Okay, so but annoy is like it's only one N, it's not double N, right? It's only one N, not a double N. Okay, fine.
Okay. Okay.
Irony.
Irony. She loved the irony of it.
She liked the irony of it. Fantastic, good one, fabulous, great. So let me also ask you: have we received any feedback videos from this class? I don't think so. Anything. When are you making your feedback video? Okay.
Today, sir.
Today. Okay.
Today. Yeah.
Do that. See, even if you want to take 1 or 2 days, you can. But let it done. Let it get done. If you want some sample thing, one sample can be sent by Rashmi if you want. But you all are good, yeah. The way you are doing free speech and everything, you all don't need any sample. You can do your stuff. But if you have any doubts, you can always get in touch with Rashmi. Okay, great, fabulous. Let's move on. Let's go to Pranati. Pranati, what do you think? News channels are fair or biased?
Biased, sir.
The way she said biased, very good. Right. So she's like very, very opinionated, and also she is always like wants to express what she thinks, especially about politics. I've seen. Okay, fine. So that's one field. I don't think so. She has already said like, or maybe very clear that she doesn't like much. Yes, Pranati, your sentences.
Irony. When I went to mall, my purse was stolen and I was in irony situation.
Okay. See, irony. What is irony?
I didn't get the actually.
Okay, you didn't get it, so that's fine. Maybe that is showing up in your sentence as well. I'm trying to think how I can make. It's an unexpected part of situation, strange and amusing, right? The day when I took all my friends for a treat, the irony of the fact was like I didn't pay. Why? Because my purse was stolen.
Purse was stolen.
Got it? So I didn't pay. The day when I took all my friends to a treat, the irony of the fact is when we take for a treat, who will pay? You will only pay, right? Yes. If they take you for a treat, they will pay. But right. So when I took them out for a treat, but irony is like I didn't pay. Why? Because my purse was stolen. Now it is making sense. Okay, this sentence it's not making sense. Or maybe you had load full of plan to buy, do shopping. When you went to the shop, you realized your stuff was stolen. Your purse was stolen. Okay.
Okay.
Got it? Okay. Has something been stolen ever from you in past?
No, sir.
No? Good. I never lose anything, but I lost something once, and I regret how I lost it. So let's ask, maybe, right? I lost one of my mobile phone when I was traveling a bus. Actually, it was a crowded one, and sometimes no, they also see uh, who's confident, who's lost, not in mood, and all. The thieves are very clever, right? And so maybe I was in some other mood and some other thinking, and then probably realized my phone was on. Somewhere down the line your mind is somewhere else, you're not thinking. So it's a very good sentence you made. And also I believe the irony is also very clear now, so you're very clear about irony. Let's go to annoy. I don't know why everybody has got annoy spelling differently. I don't know. Is that annoy? Okay, I'm sorry. It is my fault. Annoy. Yes, I thought I had a different thing. Annoy. I think Mahalakshmi, your thing was right. Annoy is ANNOY only. Annoy. Okay. Yes. What is the stuff? What is the next one?
Annoy. My friends sometimes may annoy me to pieces, but they even care at the same time.
Annoy me to pieces. Fantastic. Hats off. Very, very good. Very good thought. So this is what it is all writing about. It's like a lot of humor has come out from this particular sentence. And annoy me to pieces. Wow. It's not literally they are making peace. They are chopping into piece and all. Right? Chopping. Right? It's like it's a thought process where they can definitely take you to pieces, but they also care for you at the same time. Very good, Pranati. Next one. One more is there. No, biased.
Best. Her background is mainly in physics and also biased towards chemistry.
Okay, her background is in physics, right? Or mainly in physics is also okay, but she's always biased towards chemistry. Or maybe the course which she's doing is physics, but she's always biased towards. Okay, I don't know how it can be biased. Hmm. Or physics and chemistry are our subjects, but she is biased towards chemistry. Out of the two, she loves chemistry more than physics, something like that, right? See, suppose there are two child. Sometime, know what happens? The younger one, no, always gets lot of attention from everyone, right? And because they are the youngest one. So mom and dad, or especially mom, no, they care more about the young one. So the mom is at times can be biased towards the younger one, right? So that is what, right? I have 50 students, and maybe, for example, but I was biased towards one student, meaning I didn't treat one student nicely. That's biased. A trainer should never do that. Train everybody equally, but if there is a trainer who does like that, you got it clear? Biased. I don't know whether she's there now. Okay, her videos got stuck. Okay, let's go to Vandana now. Good time to bring in Vandana. Hi, Vandana.
Hi, sir.
Hey, hi. Yes, your sentences, please.
Biased. In every profession, we can see biased in salary scale of women.
Okay, in every profession, we say biased in salary scale of biased in the salary scale in the just add a word
In the
in the salary scale of women. Absolutely. Even in tennis, it used to happen. Now, women's are paid equally. Like if Serena Williams wins something, Wimbledon, she also gets equal amount, right? So that is what it is. Very good, Vandana. Nicely pointed out. Next one.
annoy. I know that his intention is not to annoy me.
Very good. Very good. I know his intention is not to annoy me. Okay, fine. Next one.
Irony. I feel the irony of the place when she was explaining her travel experience.
I felt the irony of the place. Okay, irony again, not conveying the meaning of irony, right? So I felt the irony of the place when she explained her travel experience. What is your meaning here? What do you want to say here?
She expressed the place. I can see
Okay.
some special.
So that will be a visualize. I can visualize the place where she said, but irony may not come here. Irony is something which is um, like I gave an example to Pranati. I wanted to take someone for treat, but it happened my purse itself was stolen and I didn't pay the bill.
Okay.
Right? So that's the irony. Right?
Okay, sir.
Look into this word. This is a difficult word in the sense like understanding that word, it might be difficult. The word is very simple. That is what it's very, very good thing. Very good thing to have. I prepared the entire night for the exam. The irony is that today the teacher was on leave.
Okay, now I got it.
Now you got it. So that is
Yes.
what it is. Okay, fine. Very good, Vandana. Very good. Let's go on and to Marzuka and also to all the participants. Keep visiting these words because if it's there in the notebook, it will remain in the notebook. Now, I believe we have almost like 8 weeks, almost completed. We started, I think, 2 days late, but we have completed 8 weeks almost. So the thing is like how many vocabulary words we would have done? Quite a bit of them, right? So 8 weeks, 5 classes, and quite a bit of them, right? So these words, no, this is only a sample. This is only for you to get into a good habit and hope this habit continues. So whenever you see a word like this or something else and all, don't let it go off your sight. Put that in the notebook, make the meaning, and keep visiting. And you visit 10 times, it will be there in your thing. Some will visit 15 times, they may not remember. Some within 5 days, 5 times they will remember. But you need to have it in your vocabulary, meaning anytime you know someone asks, they will tell you, they ask you, you are able to say the meaning, you're able to use it in a sentence elsewhere, right? So that is the beauty of it. And then we will keep improving our vocabulary, and we will also ensure we are scaling up in that language. That is what it is. Yes, Marzuka, over to you.
My first sentence word is biased. I think she's beautiful, but then I'm biased since she's my daughter.
I think she is beautiful, but then I'm biased since she is my daughter. Absolutely, very good. All the parents are biased towards the kids, Marzuka, right? And once you also have your children, so you will also be biased. Your kids will look very beautiful then compared to everybody else. That is unfair, but this is how I'm sure our parents would have seen us the same way. Good sentence to make, very emotional one, very good one. Next one.
Anna, once you start to dislike someone, everything they do begins to annoy you.
Absolutely. When you don't like someone, and then everything they say annoys you. Very good. It's not they who are annoying. It's not their actions which is annoying. It is they are annoying. Actually, good word. Very good word. Next one.
Irony. The irony is that when he finally got the job, he discovered he didn't like it.
This is a very good example of irony, right? So this is a word which some of the participants struggle. Yes, very good, Marzuka. Fantastic. Very good sentences. You made all three were top class sentences. Very good. Okay, so let's move on. So let's see what we have for today. Okay, I'm thinking I'll do some slides now, the lesson plans. So this is what we will start with now, and then we will see how much time we have, and then we'll do the rest of the task. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I think last time what we did is like we did a few of the stuff in terms like the lesson plans. So today we will begin. So okay, so where did we leave? We left at 80. We need to start with 85. Are you able to see this stuff? Rashmi, are you able to see the screen? Okay, right, fantastic. Yeah, okay, great. So let's start with this. So we go a couple of slides back. If you see, we started speaking. So meaning the speaking slide is what it started. So first thing first is like let's talk. So that is what it is. So I also gave an example. This is how it is. Life is all like this. No matter if you like or you don't like, people are always judged with their wallet. How heavy or how big is your wallet, especially the financial thing, right? If you have a big house, big car, and people always starts respecting you, right? And maybe you might be very hollow and shallow in your heart as well, all right? But they will start respecting you for your money strength. Similarly, why I said this particular example, not to say anything that money or a given importance for money over people or you over your what do you call the individual thing and all, right? And not trying to emphasize that money is everything in this particular world, but the most important thing is like, let's come to the language skills as well. The language skills as well, no matter you might be great in listening, any accent you will be able to understand, or maybe you are a great writer as well, right? And your reading is fabulous, fabulous, but the point is like, as long as you're not able to speak well, speak nicely, speak interestingly, entice your audience, or maybe or maybe speak in a way where you're confident. You're not too shy, or maybe too afraid of what you will see or what you will say or what others will judge you and stuff like that, right? People always will judge you on that. So why? Because all the other skills are important, but speaking is very important, because that is how will show you your wealth of the language, right? Like the car and uh, the bangla and all. Not necessary, but you might be good in all those things. But this is what it is. So this is very important. So focus on this one. How you can focus on this one? Listen to more. Listen more. Listening will help you to speak more, right? See, now you all are very confident, right? It's very unfortunate Nandini just missed out because if had she been there, and I'm sure, but I feel happy that I've created a kind of a confidence in that. It's all depends on how she wants to carry. But I can see all you four are very regular, right from the beginning, right? All of you, right? You all are confident now. How do you want to carry this forward, right? It's so easy for you to forget and go back to your work. Definitely you will, right? But you need to have this journey somewhere there in your mind so that you keep improving, and you all can improve, and you all will become wonderful from where you are. So you always never be happy where you are. Always try to improve. Always try to learn, right? That is what also our founders say. But I will be more biased for English now, right? Because this is a subject. So I'm using the word bias. So I will be biased towards English. So this is something which you can definitely keep improving. You'll definitely keep improving. Yeah, there is a lot of room, a lot of scope to improve. So one thing is listening and another thing is speaking. Right. So if we talk about this one, I think I completed this, like how can I practice alone when I'm alone, right? So I think we covered till 85. Let's think. So that's the thing which we did. So let's quickly retrace what we had. How can I practice my speaking skills when I'm alone? See, many will say that I don't have anyone whom I can speak. I don't have someone who speaks better than me. So you can speak alone as well, right? Somewhere down the line, all your dialogue can happen inside your brain as well. Okay, I've got it. This is the task I've got to do. Okay, fine. Let me have a cup of tea. Okay, fine. Let me finish my morning chores. Okay, let me. So you're having a conversation with your brain, right? So that is also famous. That's also possible, and also you're having a conversation, and you're trying to have the conversation in the language which is English. Teach yourself a famous speech or monologue, anything. If you watch a movie, something you like, you can repeat it. Memorize the famous quotes. There are a lot of important, very great quotes and all. These are all life quotes. Want to remember that, right? Remembering will help you, right? When you do a speech, no, where you have to talk and all, you can take a horse to the water, you can't make it drink. So this is an idiom. So what is idiom? In Tamil it is palamuli. In Hindi it's kahavat. I don't know what they say in Kannada. What do they say in Kannada? Pranati. Kahavat. What do they say in Kannada? Or anyone, any Canadian? Or Mahalakshmi or Rashmi? Nodigadu. Okay, Nodigadu. Nodigattu. Okay, Nodigattu. So it's also a Nodigattu, right? Nodigattu. And right, so this is what it is. So you can always use this in your speech and all. Your speech will become great when you talk, when you do conversation. Sir, after this class is over, I'll not do any free speech. So what? This free speech only a practice for other conversation which you will have in your life, which is, we all are very young, right? So we have quite a bit of age in front of us, right? So one thing is like memorize your favorite song. That's the reason why we played the song. That's in English, right? So I keep carrying on this particular journey. Sing it as well. Memorize the poem if you're into poem and all. We never know, someone may be very good in writing and stuff like that. Have a discussion with yourself, which I said before as well. Dictate your ideas instead of writing them, right? So this is for writing is a different opposite. Instead of speaking, write it down. For speaking, it's like instead of writing, speak it out. So this is what it is. So this is the tips and tricks. Okay, fine. So let's move on. This is where we completed. I believe this is where we have to start from. Let's think about it. Let's think in English. So first important thing is like think in English. If you're thinking in Tamil or maybe in Kannada, stop doing that. Or maybe Malayalam as well, right? Since Vandana knows Malayalam as well. So get into the English mode. Right, get into the English mode, and this will help you. This will help you in a big way. This is all research and studied topics and all, which will help you to improve your language. One. Second is like comfort zone, like our founder said. So this is another comfort zone I'm talking about. One comfort zone I talked about is like how you want to achieve success cannot be happening in your routine. You have to break the routine, do something special, and or else you win a lottery. That's a different thing. One day you buy a lottery. I think in Kerala still lotteries you can buy. Is it true, Vandana? Kerala you can buy still lotteries?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So in Kannada, how about in Karnataka, Mahalakshmi, you have lotteries? Where are these people gone? I hope they are there. Okay, how about Rashmi? In Karnataka, you have lotteries? We don't have. Okay, you don't have. Fine. Let's check with Pranati and Mahalakshmi. How about Pranati and Mahalakshmi? Are you? I hope they are there. Okay, fine. Right. So for the benefit of the participants, let's move on. Okay, other participants. Okay, fine. So one thing is like away from comfort zone, meaning, see, it's so easy for you to speak in your mother tongue, maybe Malayalam, Tamil, or maybe Kannada and all. So, but you have to get away from the comfort zone, which is the mother tongue. So far away from the comfort zone or comfort of mother tongue, because we all know that mother tongue is like superb for us as far as speaking is concerned. What's the point in talking? Wherever you have opportunity, talk in English. Talk to yourself in English. Listen to more in English and try to talk. This is what will help you in terms of your speaking. Because at this point of time, change circumstances, we're not able to go to office and work from office and all. So this is something which we can do at this point of time. Okay, practice speaking by yourself and spontaneously. What is spontaneously? Instantly, right? Where you don't need a kind of in 1 week or maybe 1 day time or maybe 1 hour time to speak on something. If you see, spontaneity is very important as far as the language is concerned. Nobody will give you kind of a script. Okay, let's talk about this, let's talk about that and all. A lot of conversations, suppose you meet someone, if you look at two a woman and another person is they are talking here, so it is like they're talking spontaneously. It's a conversation. Conversation is all spontaneous. It's not like a prepared script where you are sharing. It's not a stage thing. right? So that is what it is. So this is the picture which depicts that. Second is buddy talk. So if you have someone who speaks with you in English, great. So Nandini used to say her husband is there with whom she used to talk, and Rashmi says that her brother talks in English, right? So I'm not too sure who are your buddies. If you don't have a buddy, then it's a different thing, right? Do listen more. If you have a buddy, no, talk to them in that particular language, right? Sometime I had previous time there was a participant, and her daughter was very good in English, right? So she used to talk to her. She is a senior person actually, right? Her daughter was almost like into high schools or something like that, right? She used to talk to her in English. So this is where you find out the buddies, or maybe your neighbor or someone, maybe your relative and all. Whenever you talk to them in English. Find a speaking buddy at office, because we are not in office, at home or any circle. That's very, very important. So this is what it is, buddy talk. Then the vocabulary, four speaking skills, right? The four speaking skills is like, one is like we need to have, what are the four things? One, how will someone say you're good in speaking? One is like the fluency. If you're thinking too much of time and thinking about the next word, how you will say, getting stuck and all, so probably that is not what we want. One. Second is like vocabulary, right? Vocabulary is very, very important. Like I keep saying, ingredient for cooking. So if you want to become a better and a better and a better speaker, you need more vocabularies, and over a period of time, no, you will automatically, it will come in your brain, right? Brain is such an important thing. It's like someone is talking, how does all the words which they know come in the form of the words, or maybe in the sentence? Automatically it comes. This is what it is. It's all like it's there. Your mind is retrieving, and it's happening in a fraction of a second. You don't know that as well. So vocabulary, the more and more you have vocabulary, if you store within you, it will start coming out. Somewhere down the line, it'll start coming out. So that's the beauty of us, the humans, right? Then the grammar. The important thing is like saying it right, not wrong. Meaning, grammatically, you're not wrong. Your sentence is all right. It's not wrong. Otherwise, that will give you a big giveaway. Like you're okay, fluency is there, bit of vocabulary is there, but the grammar is not there. Maybe past tense is becoming present tense. And one example I'm giving. That's one. And the pronunciation, the way you pronounce the word, which is very important, right? So these are the four important skills. If you master them, no, it will take time. Don't get worried like it all happened tomorrow. But this is like after this 101, because the 201 and 301 is going to change, the format is going to change. So I don't think so we will be able to meet again at this point of time. Definitely sure in some training format, another thing. We are also doing a workshop. We will do a workshop in August. So this is an invitation to all the participants to join as well, right? And so there will be one workshop which I think I will be not I think I'm doing it, so you all can join. So that will happen in the month of August. So I think we will have 100 hopefully 100 participants, so you can come. So probably these are the platforms where we will keep meeting. But other than that, I don't think so English we will do it at this point of time, because there are some other plans which is going to happen for the management. So you can do this is a what do you call, stuff which I'm sharing with you, and you can take it ahead in your learning journey, right? So let's look at these four stuff one by one. The first important thing is that the fluency, right? We spoke about the fourth thing. What are the one? Fluency, vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. Fluency is about how comfortable and confident you are in speaking English. That is what fluency is all about. Whether you are at ease, are you able to talk how you are talking in Kannada, or in Malayalam, or in Tamil, or maybe in Hindi? So that is the fluency part. Or getting stuck here and all. So this is something which can be taken care of. One, vocabulary, of course. If you don't have the words to say what you want to say, then you cannot, right? I think there's an error. One of course, if you don't have the words to say what you want to say, then you cannot cannot express. Okay, fine. I think that's the error. I think that you cannot express. Okay, so I'll. It's a homework for me. I'll just check. There's an error which I found. Okay. So of course, if you don't have the words to say what you want to say, then you cannot express yourself well, right? So you cannot express yourself well. So that is one thing, right? So this is what vocabularies can all do. Grammar, another very important thing. I told you about rules of language. For example, right? I think some oversight. Some of my script has gone, I believe. Right? The rules of grammar. That is very very important. The rules of the language, rules of the grammar, because or else you do everything good, you're confident you're doing everything good, and but then you're not able to get what you want to say, and it's not giving you the output which is required. Okay, one. So rules of the grammar and all. Pronunciation, the way in which a language or a particular word or a sound is said. So this is pronunciation, right? So that is also very important. The way the pronunciation is very important. The way you pronounce the word. So that is also there. So this is all workable. So there is nothing like this is not workable and all. This is very much workable. So this is what it is. Okay. So I believe this was clear, and to all of you. And let's check with Pranati and Mahalakshmi. Pranati and Mahalakshmi, is it clear? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay.
It was
Okay, I
hanging.
kept.
My phone was hanging.
I'm sorry.
That time, sir, my phone was hanging, sir.
No problem. That's okay. Pranati, are you with us?
Yes,
Pranati
sir.
is
Yes.
not still with us. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. Finally, we got it. Okay. Fantastic. So let's move on. See, we have done this instant free speech. I don't know whether we have done in the class. Have we done an instant free speech in the class? Anyone?
No, sir.
No. No. So
No,
how
sir.
about we do an instant free speech maybe one of these days? Why not? Right? Probably yes, I'll make. So let's have some fun. So even if you talk for 2-3 minutes as well, it's fine. Or maybe if you want to talk for less than that as well, that's perfectly fine. I don't think so. All our days are occupied in terms of doing an activity. So here we go. I'll give you something very interesting, and you can talk about that. Don't worry about that. So that's one. So when we have, I don't think so. We have tomorrow. We are occupied. Wednesday, I said I'll give you. Thursday, probably I'll give you the feedback. So we will keep. We will do a free speech on probably Wednesday. Wednesday, instant free speech. I don't think so. Wednesday, if there is any task. Wednesday, instant free speech. Okay. So instant free speech is like instantly talking. This is what we do, right? So instantly we have to talk. Otherwise, it's not a script which is given, and then we have to do. Right. So Wednesday is instant free speech. So when is Wednesday? Wednesday is 2 days from now, and the date would be on 21st. Right. So even if you talk for a couple of minutes or a minute, also that will do for us. Okay. Fine. So let's see. So we have what happens in instant free speech or any free speech, right? So first thing is like start with a tiny topic. See, you can do a lot of instant free speech on your own as well, right? So one is like start with tiny topics, small topic. Today I'm making an omelette. Okay, let me talk how to make an omelette, right? If I am going out for a walk, let me talk how can you enjoy the walk, something like that, and elaborate once, and then you elaborate. You can start with your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You've done beyond that as well. I've given a lot of interesting topics which you have done very well, exceedingly well. Some of the topics I've given is also similar topic which was given in 301 as well and 201 as well, but it was expected they to speak in that level. But for you 101, you did all great. Your favorite restaurant, right? Those kind of a thing you visited, the favorite food you like, why you like, right? Always why, and then why will expand you. Your routine on weekends. What do you do on weekends? What do you love doing on weekend? What don't you love on weekend? Okay, if you have anything, if you have one, and then when you have one, and your favorite time pass or hobbies, right? So that's something one. And what do you feel about today's weather? That could be one, right? What do you feel about today's weather? So these are the topics which we can talk. Which is your favorite climate? Summer or winter? Now I believe in Karnataka it is raining, in Kerala border and all it's raining. I'm sure in Erode also where Vandana lives. I'm not too sure about where Marzuka lives. Marzuka, you live in Karaikal, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how's the weather?
It's sunny, sir.
It's sunny. Okay, it's very windy here and all, so I don't know. Okay, we are also on shore. So this is what it is. We can pick up some topic in terms of weather and all, rainy or sunny, autumn or spring, those kind of stuff. And what we can do is like we can talk. We can make our own free speech and stuff like that. Okay, fantastic. Right. So I'm going to change this topic which I gave you on Wednesday. What I'm going to do is that instead of a free speech, I'm going to make it hobby of Wednesday is writing assessment, I believe. Rashmi, or maybe Wednesday is writing assessment, isn't it? Right. So you have a writing assessment as well. So we will do it on Thursday. We will do it as an hobby expert. This will be an hobby expert. Let me explain that. What is hobby expert? So you will talk about your hobby. Okay. Okay, so we will talk about hobby expert. So let me explain what is hobby expert. Here it is. Let me bring up the slide here. Still on presentation. Still on presentation. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Right, hobby expert. So we will do that on Wednesday. We haven't done that. So what happens here is that participants share any one thing they are good at. For example, if Marzuka says, I'm good at this, okay, or maybe Mahalakshmi or Pranati and Vandana. So one particular important stuff which you are good at. So you can bring that particular stuff, you can prepare on that stuff, whatever you want to say. There are in previous classes, people have shown or participants have shown their drawing. They're good at drawing. There is a girl who brought in her stuff which she does with some paper and all, right? That she showed, and a lot of other stuff she's good at. She showed. There are some who are good in singing, so you can talk about how can one become a good singer. Can any age is a number, or they can learn singing anytime. Or maybe someone is good with dance or cooking, anything, everything or anything. Benefits of that hobby. You can talk about what is the benefit. Is there any benefit? Is there anything which is benefit in that hobby or anything, right? And if you want to talk about like I want to be lazy, I'm a lazy person, talk about that. What's the benefit in being lazy also, right? And I said in the other class as well, sometime if you're good in sleep, tell how we can fall asleep. That's also a good habit, right? There are a lot of people who struggle to get sleep, and it's a big industry in terms of medicine. There are a lot of tablets which is available to have and sleep. Right, so that is also there. A lot of elderlies they don't catch sleep, unfortunately, and also worry sometimes can also. Right, so this is also, so if you're good with something, you can talk about that. Tips to others if they want to take it up. If suppose someone is good in exercise and stuff and all, how you can do. Someone is good in yoga, or someone goes for a jogging. How can someone pick up jogging as a habit and stuff like that? So this is what it is. Okay, so is there any particular doubt in this particular stuff? The hobby expert which is there. Anyone? Any doubt? Marzuka, clear?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay, what's a hobby you have apart from yes, doing work and stuff and all?
And watch
Which
songs.
listening to songs. So you got quite a bit. Your voice started breaking. I don't know what happened. So that's fine. We heard it. Vandana, what are your hobbies? My hobbies are taking care of
Read,
kids. Sorry.
reading, sir. Reading.
Fantastic. Very good. So you can talk about how one can pick up the reading habit or anything you want to say. You have time. Mahalakshmi, yes. What are yours?
Yes, sir. Cooking and some drawings.
Okay, drawing and all. So there are a lot of things you want to talk about too. Also, you can talk about that as well. Fantastic. So this we will have it. I believe Wednesday was a deadline for the writing assessment. So I'm sure you can do that. Find some time to do the video as well, which is a very short one. Do that. Need any help? I've already said that. Second is like now I have given one more thing, which is there, which is like an I believe hobby expert is for Wednesday. So that is what I've given. Hobby expert. I'm not. Hobby expert is for Thursday. I'm sorry. Hobby expert is for Thursday. That's what it is. Okay, Wednesday you have the writing one. So finish that writing stuff. And this is what it is. Okay, fine. What I'll do is that other day I said that I'll play a video, right, which is a TED talk. So we will stop with the lesson plan now at this point of time. A TED talk, if you remember, I said this lady is Ashwita Shetty. I played this video in the other class as well, and so this is great stuff to listen. This is a great motivational video, and I'm sure you will all love this, right? So this is something I really thoroughly enjoyed, and I said the other day as well. I wanted to play it, but I couldn't, and I think I played the Arnold stuff again, and then I think Mahalakshmi said or someone said they've seen the videos. Then I have to stop it. So today I'll play it. So Ashwita Shetty is her name, and what she's talking about is like she's again talking about her journey, her life, and how it changed, and what she has done now, and so what are her challenges, how she has come out from the challenge, and also you can relate to this particular lady because this is like she is also one like you, because you can see her wearing a sari, because you put someone no, then you might think, oh, they are from abroad and all, okay, they can talk and all, this is their language and stuff like that, but this is like one of our own. She looks like us. She's not like talking in a great language. If you look at, no, she will I completed this, then I completed that. So she's jumping from one thing to another, you will see, but that's all fine. She's talking in a great stuff where we can learn in terms of language. She's not making any big error. She's adding a lot of humor into it, where audience are typing, clapping and applauding, and at the end of the day she's giving a great message. So let's listen to the great message, and also pick up few things which you like from this. It could be 1, 2, 3, minimum 3 things which you liked, right? What are the 3 things which stood out? And we will share, and you can all share at the end of this particular class, and then we will find out. Okay, fine. So here is a video coming up.